morning. How's everybody today? Hope you're doing well. Lazy boy doesn't want to do anything in the garden today, but I got to. I got things I have to get done, such as cut that tree. It rained. I wanted to do it yesterday, but it rained in the night before, so everything was soaked. So I thought, I'm not going to come out here and play in the wet. I'll just wait. And today I don't feel like doing anything, and it's dry. So I'm going to take my sweet little time and get it down. If I can get it down, maybe I'll just move it later, but at least get it down today. Yesterday, after I got back from shopping, on the floor I seen some leaves, but they were sewn together with what looked like cotton. And I couldn't figure out, what is this? It looks like there's a, what do you call them, the brown ant, the brown army ant that sting like crazy. They use like a silk and tie leaves together and make a nest inside of the leaves. So I was thinking, but why the cotton? What's that for? There's like cotton sewn in and inside the leaves. So I'm thinking, I don't understand that. But you know, spooky, which happens a lot to me. Just so happens, Gordon in Bangkok sent me a video clip of a bird that was being recorded by National Geographic, or for somebody recorded it and sold it to National Geographic for $1 million. So he said to me, keep filming your nature, you never know, right? So I'm thinking, hey, that's the same exact leaf that's been sewn together to make a nest as in the video. I'm thinking, I'm 62 years old, never seen that nesting material like that before, and I get a link to a video that says the exact same thing on the same day. Coincidence? Anyway, let me show you what I found. So I come to sit and talk about this, and look who comes and says, I need loving. You pest. So looking at this, the leaves are a bit dried up now. Yesterday they were still on the plant. So I don't know what happened. But you can see the little dots. Can you see the dots where it was woven together? The wind's blowing, so you can see there where it's sewn together, see? With what looks like it's cotton. Just like the video. The wind's blowing it all over the place now. But you see all the cotton that's inside it? And the little tiny sort of strands of like coconut hair. See it? Never seen that in my life before. And here's the little nest. That must have been inside. The size of a small glass. So the eggs must have been the size of a jelly bean or small jelly bean or something. But isn't that fascinating? Tiny little nest. And amazing, huh? So the nest must have been up here somewhere, because there's some cotton here, and farther up there's some more cotton. See it? So it must have been up in there somewhere, and I didn't even know it. So Gordon says, keep videoing your birds and nature, because you never know. So I was like, I don't know, $1 million sounds like a lot of money for a video, but apparently it's not been recorded before. But I do it because I just love nature. So all this talking is not getting the tree down, so let's get on with that tree. So you can see this tree here has grown up, which is great, but it can't go any farther because the tree above it. So it kept on growing, going towards the sun, but it got too heavy and started coming down and falling into my trees, bushes and stuff. So what I did is tie a piece of metal to the rope, throw the rope and the metal over the branch, take the metal off, tie the branch up with a slip knot and pull it tight. So you can get, this one here is a hacksaw blade, and you can get them this long for hacksaw, but you can't get the wood cutting one. And you can see they're a lot thinner. So I'm going to use this one, I think, because it'll be a lot easier. This is my last blade, but I can always buy a new one. They're not cheap. They're a couple $100 each, so maybe like you say six pounds, something like that, almost $10, depending on the exchange rate, of course. But I'm gonna have a go at this and start cutting. Here we go. Hear it cracking. See the hole now? All I've done is tighten the rope, but I cut it on this side to pull it across there away from my post, and I want it to fall right here. So we'll see what's going to happen now. I can't get any more tension on it. If I had somebody my size here that could help me, but cannot. So I tied a second rope right to the end to pull it past that post so it didn't fall on the post. All I did is I just put my pressure on like tug of war, just laid on it and kept the pressure on, and it cracked and cracked again and cracked again, and it popped itself right loose. So it's down, and I didn't hit the pole. This is why I say wear gloves with this tree, because it's got thorns and all along the branches. And they're sharp as whatever. Move along. Tug of war. Who needs a horse? Okay, one tree gone. So I got it to fall where I wanted it to fall. I didn't break that concrete pillar, post, whatever. But I broke a branch on the frangipani. That's the only damage. So just leave it alone, it'll die back. I got more work to do over here. Trimming up, tidying up, but not now. I want to go get some lunch. And guess what's at the post office? My keyboard's arrived. So I'm gonna go get my keyboard. Hey guys, went to the post office. Went to the shop and come back. I'm exhausted from that tree. So I got the keyboard right here. So there it is. Key Station 49 Mark III, made by M Audio. And you can see the pitch and modulation, as I call it here. And the volume and octave plus and minus, and so I'm happy with it. I haven't turned it on yet, but it includes all these little pieces of software which you can play with for free. But I've already bought some software as well. I'll get it out tomorrow and play with it. I'm too tired now. I'm exhausted from that tree. So I'm going to sign off, guys, and go in the house and chill out. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings. Rivers. All the best, guys. Good night.